In Northern California, where mountains meet the sea, lies one of America's last truly wild coastlines. 25 miles of untamed wilderness accessible only by foot. This is the Lost Coast. For centuries, this coastline defied development. Landslides, storms, and impossible terrain kept it wild. The Lost Coast earned its name, too rugged for roads, too remote for towns, too wild to tame. Long before European explorers, the Wintu and Mattole peoples thrived along this rugged shore. Their knowledge of tides, weather, and survival shaped the only safe passage through this wilderness. Your journey begins with research. Permits are required year-round. Tide charts become your Bible. Between October and April, winter storms close the trail. Plan carefully. This coast doesn't forgive mistakes. Every ounce matters. A bear canister is mandatory. Water sources are limited. Your pack weighs 35 pounds. On the Lost Coast, the right gear isn't comfort, it's survival. Months of preparation, sand hiking, rock scrambling. The Lost Coast demands strong ankles, sure footing, and the ability to hike 12 miles with a heavy pack over terrain that never stops challenging. The moment arrives, either Mattole or Black Sands Beach, 25 miles ahead, 3 to 5 days between you and civilization. No cell service, no rescue easy. The adventure begins now. Final checks. Tide tables memorized. Bear canisters locked. Water sources marked. The Lost Coast's 3 impassable sections, Dangerous Tide, Great Tide, and Sea Lion Gulch, demand perfect timing. There's no margin for error. The beach stretches before you, endless, wild, beautiful. Behind, the mountains rise thousands of feet. Ahead, 25 miles of coastline where the Pacific rules. You're small here. The beach is not a walk in the park. Slippery rocks, unstable surfaces, waves that can sweep you off your feet. Every step requires attention. One slip and the cold Pacific waits. 3 sections are impassable at high tide, Dangerous Tide, Great Tide, Sea Lion Gulch. Miss your window and you wait 6 hours, or risk your life. The tide chart is not a suggestion, it's the law. And then, the beach gives way to meadow. Coastal prairie stretches toward the horizon. Wildflowers dance in the wind. For a moment, the struggle fades. This is why you came. Raw California wilderness. Between the tides, a hidden world thrives. Delicate ecosystems that have survived for millennia. Observe, never disturb. We are visitors in their ancient domain. The ocean sets the pace. Points and headlands demand perfect timing. A mistake means injury or worse. Watch the waves. Read the water. Trust your timing. Creeks cascade from the mountains to the sea. Each one a challenge. Slippery rocks, cold water, exhausted legs. Every crossing tests your resolve. One misstep and hypothermia threatens. When the beach ends, the climb begins. Thousands of feet of elevation gain. Switchbacks carved into mountainsides. Your legs burn, your lungs scream. But the views are worth everything. As daylight fades, camp becomes sanctuary. Forest campsites offer shelter from coastal winds. Hot meals restore weary bodies. Bear canisters keep wildlife safe. This is is the rhythm. Struggle, then rest. Repeat. Night falls in the coastal forest. Complete darkness. Unfamiliar sounds. The wilderness awakens as you rest. You are small here, humble, alive, and utterly alone. This is black bear country. They roam the forests and beaches. You are a guest. Store food properly. Carry spray. Never approach. Respect their space and they'll respect yours. And then, sunrise. The Pacific ignites through the fog. In these quiet moments, you understand why thousands attempt this journey. Not for the challenge alone, but for moments like this. True, unfiltered, but... The Lost Coast lives up to its name. Fog can roll in without warning. Visibility drops to nothing. Disorientation threatens. This is the King Range. You will navigate blind. Trust your tools. Day 3. The body breaks down. Doubt creeps in. Why am I doing this? Every hiker faces this moment. The Lost Coast strips away pretense. Only truth remains. Freshwater is scarce. Creeks run dry in summer. You must carry enough between sources. Dehydration is a real threat. Filter every drop. Plan every mile. Water is life on the Lost Coast. Rescue is not quick here. No roads. No cell service. Helicopters depend on weather. Self-reliance isn't optional, it's essential. Know your limits. Carry emergency communication. The Lost Coast doesn't negotiate. Great tide. The most dangerous section. Miscalculate by minutes, and you're trapped against the cliffs. The tide waits for no one. Respect the timing. Your life depends on it. Yet in struggle, community forms. Strangers become allies. Encouragement replaces complaint. The trail strips away differences. Here, we're all just humans doing something difficult together. This coastline teems with life. Gray whales migrate past. Sea lions bark from the rocks. Eagles patrol the skies. You are walking through one of Earth's richest ecosystems. Behave accordingly. Ancient forests rise from the coastal fog. Trees that have stood for centuries. They've witnessed generations. We pass through their domain in a few short days. Humility is the only appropriate response. Halfway through, something shifts. The constant struggle becomes meditation. The discomfort, clarity. You're not just hiking a trail. You're discovering who you are when everything else is stripped away. Sometimes, the wisest choice is to stop, to wait out the storm. The trail isn't going anywhere. Your life is irreplaceable. Patience is a survival skill. Rest is not failure, it's strategy. Day 4, the final stretch. Exhaustion is real, but so is determination. One more push, one more day. The end is visible, yet you're reluctant to leave. This wilderness has become home. The final miles, 25 kilometers behind you. 3, 4, 5 days of struggle and beauty. Each step a memory, each mile a transformation. You're not the same person who started this journey. Black Sands Beach, or Mattole. The end, or is it 25 miles conquered? But the real journey, the internal one, has just begun. You've tested your limits. You've survived. You've lived. Weeks later, months, years, the lost coast remains. In calloused feet, in strengthened spirit, in stories told and retold. The lost coast doesn't end when you leave. It becomes part of who you are. The King Range National Conservation Area protects these lands. The steepest coastal mountains in the lower 48. Wilderness since 1970. We are privileged to visit. We must protect it for those who follow. We are visitors. We leave no trace. Pack it in, pack it out. Bury waste properly. Respect wildlife. Protect fragile ecosystems. The next hiker deserves the same pristine wilderness you experience. Be a steward. The lost coast changes with the seasons. Summer fog, fall clarity, winter storms that close the trail. We are privileged to visit in the brief window it permits. Respect the seasons. 5,000 hikers attempt this each year. 25 miles, 3 to 5 days. No cell service. Mandatory bear canisters. Scarce water. The numbers tell a story. This trail demands respect, preparation, and self-reliance. Will you answer the call? 25 miles, 3 to 5 days. One of America's last truly wild coastlines. The lost coast awaits. But remember, it's not just about conquering the trail. It's about letting the wilderness transform you. The sun sets on the Pacific. The tide rolls in. The mountains stand eternal. The lost coast remains. Wild, remote, transformative. For those brave enough to listen, it whispers an ancient truth. The greatest journeys are not measured in miles, but in the person you become along the way.
Subscribe to Traviday.